Hello and welcome everyone. We're back for some more modern action. Today we are playing another Sultai deck. This one's called I'm calling it Sultai Planeswalkers. So it is a green-black rock base deck, as you can see by the majority of green-black spells. But then we're splashing blue for Jace Prodigy, Spark Double, and Unmoored on the sideboard. We'll come back to Spark Double in a second. Jace Prodigy, of course, just a flip Planeswalker that's going to let us loot on his front side, on his back side. He can weaken creatures, plus give us flashback. And in some of the matches I tested with this deck, we actually won with the -9. That's actually how we won. I played against the game with Scape Shift. I played a match against Scape Shift and had to grind it out, and that was actually how we were able to win that match. Spark Double. Now, as you can see, we have 4 Garruk, Relentless. Whoops. 4 Garruk, Relentless, 1 Liliana of the Veil, and 3 Jaces. Now, of course, Jace will flip into a Planeswalker on the other side. So Spark Double now gets to come into play as a copy of either one of, out of one of these 11 or one of these 10. And either side of Jace, he can come into copy as. Now, when he does, it'll get an extra +1 counter or an extra loyalty. So that means we'll have a 3/2 Dark Confidant, an XX +1 Spark Double, same as Scavenging Ooze, and these will come in with 4 counters, 4 counters, 6 counters, or just 1, 3. With that being the case, there is one interesting interaction here, and that is between Garruk Relentless and Spark Double. The way Garruk Relentless is worded, he has to transform when he goes below 2 or 3 counter, below two or less, goes to 2 or less counters. Now with Clever Impersonator, at least, it would trigger a situation that would end the match and the match result to or the game result to a draw. I believe Spark Double should work the same way. I'm not seeing why it wouldn't. Now that of course is a tactic to, if we're getting in a situation we're about to lose, we can draw the match out or draw the game out and play another game. Because the important thing to remember about Magic is it's not actually best of 3, it's first to 2 wins. Sideboard, straightforward, 3 Surgicals, 2 Damnations, 2 Pulse of Marasa against burn or decks that we want to recoup our creatures and Planeswalkers, Unmoored Egos, Damping Spheres, an Assassin Trophy, the 4th Assassin Trophy, and a Maelstrom Pulse. The Maelstrom Pulse and the Trophy are important because there are a lot more Planeswalkers running around right now, and we want a way to deal with those very, very efficiently. Our playing against Graveyard decks is pretty much Surgical and Scavenging Ooze, and Unmoored Ego if it's something like Dredge, where we have a card we can potentially just directly name. I guess potentially we could do it against Phoenix decks too and stuff. Damping Spheres for Tron, as well as Trophies, Surgicals, and Egos. The control plan is pretty straightforward. If they're if their deck has Planeswalkers and we're afraid of that, Unmoored Ego. Other than that, it's just probably going to bring in Trophy and Pulses, maybe Surgicals, depending on how Planeswalker heavy they are. Alright, with that being the case, we're going to hop into some matches. But before we do, I just want to remind everybody, I now am on Patreon. So if you want to support my content and help me release content at the pace I have been, I would really appreciate any support I can get, and that would be the place to do it. I also am on Twitter. You can get the first notifications about these videos, stuff like that. Yeah. Alright, without any further ado, we're going to hop in, and we'll see you in a second. Alright, hello and welcome in, everyone. Alright, this hand, yeah, wow, I mean, beautiful basics. But, alright, I mean, yeah, alright, I mean, we can turn Goyf into make him a 1. Got quite a few discard spells. Ooh, okay. Alright, well that's going to make this interesting. Path we don't mind. Oust or something like that would suck on our Jace. So would a counterspell here. I mean, counterspell's not the end of the world, I guess, but alright, field me. Alright, Pluto Delta. Let's pitch you. Play Blooming Marsh. I guess play Tarmogoyf. In case you're wondering why I did this now instead of waiting till their turn or end a turn, pretty much just really wanted to try. Yeah, swamp there. That's alright because we have 2 more blue cards in our blue lands in our hand, effectively. So we don't mind too much. Alright, Narset does suck with Jace, but the fact that we can still look at during their turn is pretty nice. Alright, Path to Exile, that sucks. Because now we are definitely... Ooh, okay. I like Thoughtseize. Okay. Yes. Swamp. It's Fairy, Snap, Cryptic. I kind of wanted to take the Snapcaster Mage and put our Goyf into play and start pressuring them. I kind of like that. Obviously the Cryptic's annoying and so is the Teferi, but yeah, I'm going to take the Snapcaster here. Alright, and I'm going to pass turn. Again, no point in activating this now. Oh, they can play Teferi this turn. Ooh, that was a mess up. I don't know why I thought they only had 4 lands. I guess it doesn't really matter. Jace. Alright, well, we've not drawn the best. Jace is going to resolve. Alright, let's activate him. Alright, discard Jace. Yeah, flips, or not flips, I'm sorry. Goes to my hand. We could have flipped Jace if we wanted to. I don't think we really want to. Alright, let's draw for turn. Second Tarmogoyf. Alright, so I'm going to go Liliana. We're going to plus. I'm going to discard a Spark Double. Probably Field of Ruin, yeah. Then we're going to go Tarmogoyf. And we're going to pass. We got a pretty good advantage here because they didn't brainstorm. Not that that's really that big of an advantage, but the fact that they didn't brainstorm does mean we're not super behind already. And we know 2 of the 3 cards in their hand. Eesh. I guess we'll discard there. Yep. I guess maybe I should have waited to play. Wait, what? Oh no, yeah, okay. I'm confused. I confused myself. All right, Blaststone's annoying. Teferi. I'm assuming Teferi's gonna tuck our Liliana. No, tucks Jace. Okay. Spark Double. Liliana. Uptick. Uptick. Alright. I'm not sure if this is a winning line or not, but this is where we're at. So, of course, here we can keep fighting their hand pretty well. surprisingly even through a Teferi and a Jace. But the downside here is if they activate this Colonnade and start attacking, they can actually keep both of them off of ultimate. We're just going to uptick this to 3. Yeah. Ooh, and they're going to get activated during their turn, during our turn. It's pretty good. Okay, let's... Alright, let's control plus kill Jace. Cryptic or oh, alright, blowing our 3s. Yep. Oh, interesting. I got rid of one of their Planeswalkers too. So why am I getting rid of Jace and not Teferi? Because Jace digs them deeper into their deck than Teferi does. And while they're both terrifying, Jace only draw or Teferi only drawing them 1 card a turn is much more manageable than Jace giving them the choice of 4 different cards each turn between their draw step and his brainstorm. And that all just went to hell. Alright. Yeah, so we're going to draw. It's almost certainly going to be a land. Nope, Prodigy. But I'm assuming they have a path for him. Yep, alright. Let's just go on to the next game. Alright, so they got us there. Alright, so against control, because they're so Planeswalker heavy, these 5 are a pretty good idea. I like these as well, and even consider those. So I do want to take out Garruk's. I think I want to take out pretty much all my Fatal Pushes. Yes, Fatal Push hits their whatchamacallit, but I still have trophies for Colonnades. And I think I do want to cut out like 1 Spark Double for maybe 1 Surgical. Maybe that's alright. Let's try it. This might be wrong. I haven't got. This is my first time playing against blue. I control this deck. Alright, on the play. 1 land, but we have a Confidant. How many lands are we playing? I think we're only playing 23. Playing 24. Alright, well, still gonna mulligan. That's just too risky. Alright, this is not great, but I'm gonna keep it. Bottom the basic. Play Tar Pit and pass. Alright, let's go there. Trophy, nice. Alright, I like Trophy. Alright, let's put our Scavenging Ooze into play. Yep, opting in response, not too surprising. I was expecting Spell Snare, to be honest. That would have got me pretty good. Alright. We think they got a Spell Pierce. We'll find out. Alright, let's go Jace, the Mind Sculptor. Alright, none of them in his hand. They have 3 in the deck total, as well as Vanillion Click, Reveler, Ally. Alright, but their hand, that's the scary part. Obviously wishing I called named Teferi Hero of Dominaria. So they got 2 Hero. Snap. Our set. Field. Purge. Colonnade. Alright. Okay, so taking the 3 Jaces. Get in for 2. And we're going to pass. Thankfully, we'll at least be able to deal with the first one. Here comes Narset, though, which might be a little bit difficult to deal with, but actually, no, we're gonna kill the Narset this turn. I'm silly. All right, Cryptic. It's good to know about. Yeah, I'm silly. We're gonna kill Narset this turn. Yeah, we're just gonna. Narset, attack there. Alright, so now on 4 mana, played out the field, as well as the Narsets. Played Colonnade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 2 unknown. Alright, let's Inquisition here. Explosives, Purge. Alright. Take a snap. I'm gonna Thoughtseize. And we'll take Teferi. Leaving them with Teferi, Field, Cryptic, Purge. And we're gonna go ahead and attack for 2 here. Actually, I think we're gonna make it 3, to be honest. Yeah, let's just attack for 3. Put him down to 13 and pass the turn. Alright, field my tar pits. Ah, no, I meant to grab a land. Okay, we gotta be a lot more careful with what we're doing. That was a very careless mistake. Right, play another field. Alright, resolves to Teferi. Tucking. We're gonna kill it. Alright, okay. Hopefully we draw something good. Well, Tarmogoyf isn't bad. They can't EE it, but it gets around Purge. Yeah, we're still quite a bit behind here. They can just activate the... Oh no, they're going to put it on too. Alright, well. Go to combat here. Are they taking it? Really? Wow, okay. Alright, well. Yep, end of turn. Blow it up. I guess I should have Thoughtseized him there, but... I don't know. Yep, Colonnade. Yeah, we're in trouble here. We got to draw something besides that. Yeah, Scavenging Ooze at least will gain us a little bit of life here. Snap Cryptic. I guess I'll take the Snapcaster or the Cryptic command. I can't actually counter it with Cryptic. I think I'll take the Snapcaster Mage. Cast it. And then I'll eat the Snapcaster now. I mean, don't get me wrong, this isn't great because they still can kill us pretty easily from here. Yep, attack me here. Take 4. Yep, so I gotta find a way to gain 2 life. Oh. Well, alright, I'd pop that puppy now. Yep, alright. Alright, let's draw a card. Spark Double. That doesn't do it. That's game. Alright, well, wasn't a great first outing. But we'll be back for round 2 in just a minute. All right, we're back here for round number 2. Now this hand's a little interesting. This hand feels a little looser than the first one that we kept there for round number 1. But if they're a deck that's playing a creature, I like the feel of this hand, so I'm going to keep it and hope they're one of the decks in the format that are a creature deck. We're on the draw, so again, we could draw. Oh, Jesus, they're not. They're probably the As Foretold deck. You can also draw a discard spell on turn 1 here, which would be pretty nice. Called Shot Thoughtseize. Come on, opponent. You have no action during my upkeep. Come on, Thoughtseize one time. Nope. Alright, come on. Today, Junior. Misty Rainforest. Well, we have a very. If this is paper, we'd have an extremely expensive hand right now. Well, except for you two. The rest of this hand's pretty expensive. Alright, we're gonna lead on Verdant Catacombs to pass. Verdant Catacombs is the one that looks the most like green-black. Something to be aware of is our read might not be completely accurate, and they could be like a blue-red control deck. Nope, looks like they are maybe a blue-white deck. So, that being said, I'm not going to fetch, because I think I'm going to fetch basics. Ooh, well... I guess I'm fetching a basic swamp here, and I'm going to Thoughtseize. It still counts, right? This is like a second turn called shot. I'm also going to play this Misty. Oh, it's 2 islands. Remand. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, they got us. I couldn't think of a reason why we should play the land first, but now I guess the real answer is why. What's the reason not to play the land first? This tells me this is another blue-white control. I mean, I've been wrong before. Alright, we're, again, with it being a basic, with it being a Steam Vents, this is just going to be a basic forest. We're going to grab with that. Alright, I'm going to go forest, Womp. Now, this turns out to be Jeskai control. Obviously, we're going to regret this. Another logic, not really. No, remand, okay. I was going to say, if this turns out to be Jeskai control, clearly we're going to regret that because they're probably going to be playing Path. And while I find it weird that they're playing Ancestrals, it's not that weird. Although Remand, Ancestral, blue-red lands makes me feel very strongly that this is definitely a some kind of combo deck. I'm assuming we're getting Cryptic commanded here. Nope, snap Remand or yeah. No, I guess they could snap Logic for 2. Probably snap Remanding though. Oh no, snap Logic. Okay. All right. Now I do wish I would have fetched up a little bit more greedily and not playing around Blood Moon. Yep, Logic for 2. You can't pay it. Yep. Well, on the bright side, we're going to be able to make a 4-5 Goyf soon. Assuming it resolves. Although, actually, I think next turn I might try to go Garruk, depending on what they do. Yeah, I think I might go Garruk, fight it. Although getting my Garruk countered here would feel pretty bad. Alright, well, let's Garruk. Let's try it. They got 7 cards in hand. They missed their line drop. Getting Cryptic commanded. That feels pretty bad. Alright, they're countering drawing a card. That's good. I mean, it's not great. It's not like that's what I wanted to have happen. I would much rather have stuck the Grook and flipped it. But I'm not feeling. I'm much happier they did that rather than they would have picked up the Snapcaster. I think it's very underrated to return the Snapcaster in. I mean, I guess obviously if you're missing land drops, that's not really where you want to be at. All right, we're down to 10 here, so we do need to be careful. But we do get to slam a 5/6 Goyf. Another counterspell? Remand? Okay. No. That was almost bad. Alright, let's play the Goyf. And we're going to pass. So next turn we're going to be able to attack for 7. Which, they're on a 3-turn clock. Also, by Steam Vent's triple basic island, I'm very positive we were right to fetch up basics to try and play around the Blood Moon. Excuse me. Alright, so what are they discarding? Alright, Thing in the Ice. So that's what we're doing. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just actually attack for 5 here, I think. Well, no, I think we are. And I'm going to attempt to main phase 2 Garruk Relentless. And if they Cryptic Bounce counter, we still get to play it, so they're not going to probably do that. Yep, alright, so mismatch Cryptics, nice. Alright, unfortunately, I wish we had another card to follow that up with. But even if we would have played Spark Double, it wouldn't have worked out. Plus, them having red up, I don't really want to get the Quagmire bolted. Alright, Serum Visions. Bring up the game log to see what they do here with Serum Visions. 1 card on bottom, 1 card on top. Okay. There's another land. So they seem to have been digging for another land. Alright, another Garruk Relentless. Alright, we're just going to get in this time with the Quagmire, or at least try to. They have a Bolt for it, and they have a Bolt for it. There's not much I can do there. They could have a Snapcaster too, which wouldn't be great. But the great thing here is they're on a 2-turn clock still. Yeah, they have a Snapcaster, so they're going to... Oh, no. Ooh, Electrolyze. Alright, that sucks, but that's fine. I mean, it's not really fine. That's really bad for us. I think it would have been better off just to try and slam Garruk again. In fact, I think the fact that we've been trying to do that for the last, 3 turns is the argument why we should have done it again. Alright, so... Alright, Thing in the Ice. I'm going to try to kill it. Yep, they got a Spell Snare or something. Or Spell Pierce. Not Spell Pierce. Well, Spell Pierce works too, I guess. Imagine they have a counter spell for it. No. Alright, it just dies. And what we get? What we got? Alright, Watery Grave. That is not a card I wanted to draw. Alright, we're going to put him to 3 here. Again, important thing, I'm attacking before I go to cast a spell. Snapcaster. Alright, what are they going to target with Snap? Alright, Snap Lightning Bolt. Alright, so they're gonna... They can't block and bolt it. Are they gonna double bolt it? That could happen. Alright. No, yep, they block. Alright, if we play Garruk, it just gets lightning bolted. So I think we're going to actually go Spark Double on the Tarmogoyf. Because this survives a lightning bolt. Ooh, they have a second bolt for it after all? Ooh, they do. Alright, well, our Spark Double just dies. Yep. Alright, now we're probably dead. I think they've managed to get out of their lack of lands and are now going to probably kill us. Yeah, I mean, Blood Moon's fine. I mean, doesn't bother us too much. I mean, it does suck that we only have one basic, but it's far from the end of the world. Remand. Yep. Yeah. I think we're in trouble here. Yeah. We do only have one basic forest, right? Where are we? Super Friends. Sultai Planeswalkers. Yeah, we only have one basic forest. Not like we had a chance to fetch up another one anytime, but you know, important to note. Also, for record, I did play the Garruk because I didn't expect them to have a counterspell. I mean, they could have had the Remand. Obviously, they did have it, but another big difference to note is they've gone through half their deck, and we've only gone through one third. All right, Quagmire. A try for Garruk again, assuming it's countered. It's possible it's better to put Tarmogoyf on the table. Snap Cryptic. Alright. I'm going to auto pass to the turn, I guess. I'm just going to... Yeah. I mean, this is really pretty bad for us here. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to beat these control decks when they're ahead. Or when they have you like this. Now, something to note is if we actually if they didn't have the Blood Moon, we actually be able to double spell on 2 turns in a row now. And that makes this Blood Moon more effective than most. Especially considering as we have a playable amount of basics fetched out of our deck. Yeah, I mean, they still have Cryptic Command mana up, so we're just pretty dead. Alright, look at my top card. Yep. This is the part where they lock us out of the game when we lose. Okay. Well. Let's draw something good. That is not good, but we'll see. Burst Lightning. Play Goyf. Play Quagmire. Yeah, now if they want, they don't even have to unsummon. They can just plus and throw the Snapcaster in the way. Or Ral, is it Viceroy? Really, you tick down. That's surprising. I guess your plan is just to beat us to death with the Snapcaster and lock us out with Jace. Makes sense. Alright, if this card stays on top, we're just going to concede after we draw it. Yeah, we're just going to concede after we draw it, most likely. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so going to sideboard here. Again, I think we just want the same control strategy as we had before. Except this time, I'm not so sure. I don't think they're going to have as many Planeswalkers, so I don't think we want... any pushes. We didn't see any manlands from them that time, so I don't think we want any pushes. I think just cut some of these down and go 7 more removal in. Plus Pulse, while not amazing, is fine to buy back lands or to buy back our creatures. Yeah, I think this is good. All right, let's run it back and try it. I fear this may be another end result of the Sultai deck is just not good enough, because Sultai is just not a good enough archetype in Modern. It's possible. It's very possible, unfortunately. And like I said, that's what this is starting to feel like. Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying the deck so far. It's nothing spectacular, but, you know, it's fun. So, playing against 2 control decks in a row, though, isn't fun. Alright, welcome back. Here we are, and we'll be on the play. This hand is not going to be good enough. We're going to have to mulligan. I don't like this against the Blood Moon deck, but gonna keep it because we have 2 of our better cards to get us places here. And to be fair, we do have our basic island, which not great. It does let us cast some of our spells through Blood Moon. So we'll see. The end result may just be it's obviously not good enough, but we'll see. Our opponent taking their sweet time here. Still deciding whether to mulligan or not to 6. I definitely miss the London Mulligan. I really liked it. I think it made fair decks better. Yes, I definitely think that it made the combo decks a little bit stronger in general. But I don't know. I think it's kind of a give and take. Like, you got to have a little bit of risk. All right. So he's back. He's keeping. We're gonna keep this. We will keep the Unmoored Ego on top. So the first thing we'll Unmoored Ego. It's actually tough. I don't know. All right, are we getting Spell Snared? That's the real question I have. See, yep, Spell Snared one time. Should have let on Jace. Should have let on Jace. But that's okay. I mean, all right, land. Nope, and now we're gonna lose because they're gonna remand it. Oh yeah, every time. Oh yeah. All right. Well, we might be done already. This is feeling pretty bad. Getting remanded after you miss the turn you miss your land drops pretty bad. Alright, Thing in the Ice, which means Black Source. Nope. Alright, we're going to go Confidant again here because Confidant's better than Jace. Getting bolted? Yeah, it's getting bolted. Alright, well. I mean, the thing was, had it resolved, we'd be in the same spot. Second Ancestral Vision suspended. Alright. Draw for turn. Land. Oh. We sure are going to get a lot of this. Alright, finally resolved. Well, now they might just flip it, though, before we even get a chance to take our turn, so that would be fun. Wouldn't it now? The answer is no. It actually would not be very much fun. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it wouldn't be very much fun at all to get countered. Yep. Yep, snap. Burst lightning. Alright, well, we're just going to call it here. We're pretty dead here. I'm not seeing much way of us getting back into this. Unfortunately, this feels like another situation of the Sultai deck just isn't good enough. Alright, we'll try another round. We'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back. We're on the play here for round number 3. This is a pretty meh hand. We can't even make our own Goyf sizable. I'm gonna mulligan it. Well, at first thought, look, I thought this hand was better because I saw these 3. Nope. Alright, well, that's... this sucks. Oh, cool. They're just gonna probably kill us in turn 1 and we're good. That works. Cool. Yep. Ah, God. Let's see. No. Okay, cool. They did nothing. Alright, well, we draw Hidden Quagmire tapped and pass. If we get another turn, we get a Thoughtseize. Which, I mean, if they had everything they needed to go off, they would have just done it last turn, right? Clearly effing not. Clearly no, Joey. If they had everything they needed to go off last turn, they wouldn't have gone off last turn. Because why would that have made any sense? Yeah. Alright, we're going to let them do their thing. Probably dead. Don't have much hope that we're not dead. Alright. So they needed to guarantee they could get it back and gain 14 more. Makes sense. Yep. Alright, at this point, there's almost no way they're going to miss. They're going to draw until they have 9 cards left in their deck. Real question is, do they Lightning Storm kill us? No, they're gonna draw to get to the game. Yeah, they're gonna do yeah. Alright. Cool. Alright. Let's go to sideboarding. So I guess Damping Sphere technically does something. Unmoored Ego technically does something, and Trophy does something, and so does Surgicals. And these 8 are terrible. And I don't think Scavenging Ooze matters, and Jace probably doesn't matter. Just bring in these 10 disruptive cards and try it like that. And if you want to know how we win, if they keep playing, we just beat them with the Goyf. Excuse me. Also, we just try not to mulligan and keep a no-lander with nothing going on. Would I like to play first? Absolutely, I'd like to play first. This hand technically disrupts them. Do we think Damping Sphere is enough, though? So most likely they're going to go turn 1. Alright. They go Allosaur Rider. They won't be able to Neoform. Alright. We can do better. This is in fact... Oh god, with a land, this hand is better. Because we have Assassin's Trophy for if they actually go to combo. They kept on 7. Alright, we'll scry land at top. We'll just keep a land. We'll get a land. Have faith, have faith. We probably won't have a land and we'll probably die. So, you know, you probably actually shouldn't have faith. I mean, turn 1 combo, there's nothing we could have done anyway. We don't have... Well, I mean, I guess we mulligan to a... I know they're going to Serum Visions. Okay. Alright, come on, deck. Land one time. Show me some love. Come on. Any land. Ah. Well, I did say any land. What I meant to say was any but the 3 tapped lands. Alright, well... Land. Alright, well... Damning Sphere is good. And 2 Damning Spheres is even better. They're thinking. I like the version that plays Serum Visions better than the version that we played before. Oh. Really? Alright, well... I'll take it. Alright, so... Maybe we'd rather have a Jace over... Nothing. Nothing. We'd rather not have Jace over anything. Again, the surgicals are pretty loose, but the fact that if we Thoughtseize... Alright, this hand's great, actually. As long as they don't go off in turn 1, this hand's really good. Because we can go Inquisition to take a card away. On turn 2, we have Assassin's Trophy for whatever they for if they try to go off. And then turn 3, we get to Unmoored Ego them. And we can actually follow it up on turn 4 if it gets countered with another Unmoored Ego. Alright, plus them being on the mulligan means it's going to be much harder for them to go off. Okay, well... Yeah, I think we're done here. Yeah, they're going to have a very hard time going off here. So this is actually a deck I think that... I mean, other than the fact that they significantly benefit from being... We're just going to have a Swamp. Other than the fact that they significantly benefit from the London Mulligan. Okay, well. Unfortunately, we did win one, but it wasn't much of a match. We'll be back in just a minute for the next round. Alright, we're back for round number 4 on the play. So this is another one of those hands that, if it's a creature deck, this hand's okay. But if it's not, we're just pretty screwed. I'm going to mulligan. I think this hand's better. I mean... We got better removal, and we have, I think, two better spells than the Garruk. I'm gonna bottom this because we don't know if we're gonna want it. Plus, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna fetch an Overgrown Tomb tapped end of turn. So obviously that doesn't make Well, we wish we would have kept the Fatal Push now. I should have gotten Overgrown Tomb. I'm an idiot, I forgot. Alright, well, Delver usually can't take very good advantage of extra mana, so we should be okay to Assassin's Trophy it. Of course, if they hit, getting to see what they hit if it flips is pretty nice, because the counter spell we get to see it. Leading on basic island. Alright, yeah, blue-red Delver. Alright, well, that's a pretty good one there, to be honest. Alright, we're going to attack here. Alright. Bolting. Alright, well, let's go here. Kill the Delver. Fetch a forest. Still gonna die, obviously, but we do get a gain of life, so I'm gonna take it. Alright, Young Pyromancer. Oh, well, we're gonna fight this Young Pyromancer here. We're gonna grab a, I guess, a Watery Grave. Yeah, the counter spell. Probably. Yeah, you got the counter spell. Well, I mean, Remain's not great, but it's better than Mana Leak, I guess. Alright, blue-red Delver. Drawing a lot of lands. Oh no, wait, we gave him a land. 4 land's still a lot. Alright, so we have Is It Charms. Alright. Well, we're going to try to Grook again. Ooh, if only that was an untapped land. We're trying to Grook again, try to kill this. Nope. No. Alright, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's just go to the next game. We're pretty well out of any chance here of getting out of this. Alright, so Damnations are good. Pulse is good. Both pulses, I think, are fine. They are usually more of a low to the ground deck, so these are good. I'm going to take out a Dark Confidant, 3 Spark Doubles, and 1 Garruk, because Garruk's just really expensive. And I think I want to keep the diversity of these two. I think this is right. Unmoored Egos, whatever. They're so much quicker of a deck for a tempo-based style-esque deck that I think Unmoored Egos is just too slow. Damping Sphere, I don't think is gonna do it. Would do enough. And Surgicals are cute, but the thing is, they're most likely not gonna have one big threat that we're really afraid of. Like with the control deck, like we're not bringing it in for Snapcasters. We're bringing it in for their Planeswalkers because we're hoping to kill one and then Surgical it from their graveyard. With this, I don't think we're interested in Surgicaling a Delver or a Young Pyromancer. Yes, I'd like to play first. I think this hand's going to be okay. We will keep it. We potentially get to Dark Confidant into Pulse, which could be good. Also, on the bright side here, what was I going to say? So I was going to say something. I don't remember what I was going to say now. Right, well, they're probably going to Thought Scour into turn here. We're going to get Water Grave tapped. All right, well, that's a good one. Please don't bolt me. All right. Well, I feel terrible about life right now. That's two blue-red decks that have gotten us off spell snares. All right, I'm gonna play the Scavenging Ooze because I'd rather get spell snared if we get spell snared again. Alternatively, if we don't, it feels awkward. Yep, Thought Scour. Alright, well they're hitting creatures, which is nice. 4/5, creature, land, instant, sorcery. Nice, nice. Alright. Might die to a bolt, but if they have a bolt, they could bolt it anyway right now. Looks like we're getting bolted. Oh, getting electrolyzed. That's worse. Yep. Possibly an argument for why we should have held off. Alright, well, I like that. We're going to get a stick this Garruk. Don't know if Garruk is better to stick than a Tarmogoyf. Probably not. But I think Garruk's going to be harder for them to deal with in the long run if he doesn't just die to a bolt right away. Again, he could just die to a bolt right away. There's little doubt to that possibility. 2 cards to the bottom. Alright, cool. We draw a card. Make a 2/2 wolf. Alright, attack for 2. Vapor Snag. That's fine. I'm going to try to Tarmogoyf main phase 2, I think. Hoping it doesn't get countered. Alright, well we can play it back through after the remands, so we don't really care too much about that. Them being blue-red are most likely just going to have Vapor Snag or bolts and things like that. And right now it's going to take a 2-for-1 to kill a Tarmogoyf. In the meantime, next turn we get a pretty good attack. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to attack here with all this. Now, we could get Snapcastered. And we are. Yep, which means we're going to get Snap Electrolyzed. Snap's going to block Electrolyze here, probably. Yep. Yep, block there. Take 4. Make a token. We're going to pass. Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty good turn for them. Yep, alright. Bolt down my Garruk. Yeah, well, he's dead, so he can't transform. Nice try, though. Delver Bolt. Yep. Go to 8. Bedlam Reveler. Nice. Land. Oh, alright. Well, let's try to kill it. Thought Scour. Alright. Okay, well, we're on to game 3 here. Maybe we actually want the Confidant. Maybe it's better than the Jace. No, I don't know. That's tough. Is Liliana actually any good here? Maybe it's Liliana we want to cut. Maybe we just want to bring these in and take out Liliana's. Maybe that's good. I think that feels pretty good. Let's try that. I think Liliana's okay, but I'm not a big fan of her in the control matchups typically. Alright. I like this hand. A little awkward with the Creeping Tar Pit, but I like that. Yeah, we're going to Thoughtseize on turn 1 here. Obviously, if we get Spell Pierce, that would suck. But it would definitely not be the end of the world. Bolt, 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 Thought Scour. Wow. Alright, literally nothing we're going to play is going to survive. Cool. And the turn Thought Scour here, I'm assuming. Yeah. Serum, Snare. Boy, oh boy. Alright, Delver. I kind of want to start getting some of those bolts out of their hand. Especially since we have a redundant Scavenging Ooze, I guess. This is so awkward. How funny would that be if it flipped on a 4th bolt? I'd probably actually cry. That would be a little ridiculous. Young Peasy. Yep, take 1. I guess we Inquisition. Take 1 of the bolts. Play a Tar Pit and hope we hit a land next turn so we can Damnation the board away and stick a... Actually, to be honest, we'd probably stick the Jace. I think Jace is the one we need the most right now. Ooh, that's not good. That's really bad. Yeah, that's 5 damage. Oh. Okay. Alright, well, on the bright side, we do get to kill this Insectile Aberration. And then... do I want to Scavenging Ooze here? I mean, they're gonna bolt whoever I play. So I think it's more important to lose the Scavenging Ooze. No, let's play the Jace. I think Scavenging Ooze actually stands a position for us to kind of fight back into the game. Yeah, bolt. Yeah, because we have... yeah, alright. I was wondering what was taking them so long. Yeah, so... yep, Serum. Make a token. I'd like to draw a Forest, would be a good one. Yeah. 4 for 3, down to 7. Well, a Swamp technically also does the job. It's gonna let me cast both of these. And I'm 100% blocking with the Dark Confidant. Charm and Swift Spear down. Swift Spear. Alright. So 2, 3, 4. I think it's worth it to take that shot. I mean, it's the same amount of damage if they don't have... Alright, so what's better here? To eat to gain 1 life or to put another Scavenging Ooze in play? I think it's put another Scavenging Ooze into play. Because obviously the Damnation's not resolving. But I think being able to have a blocker that... Okay, well, we might be in trouble. Oof. Well, yeah, that's... I mean, the problem is if we Thoughtseize take this away, yes. The following turn we would... Okay, so we get to go to 5 and die. No, we take 4. Okay. No, we're still we're still alive, unless they hit a bolt. Then we're dead, or any burn spell for that matter. Yeah. All right, they're just attacking there. Yep. And down to 2. And Pyromancer. So we can't even play Maelstrom Pulse, it'll get countered. If we could Maelstrom Pulse, we could Maelstrom Pulse this. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's pretty much it. This is going to kill us next turn no matter what. Yep. Spell Pierce just was the absolute best card they could have drawn. No way we can get around it. So, that does it. We are officially 1-3 now. Yeah. Honestly, this is a deck that I like the way it looked. I like the way it felt. But this honestly kind of at the end of it now has felt like the worst Sultai deck we've played. Which is weird because I think it's the least Sultai like. But I think a lot of the problem is we're missing a lot of the really good black-green cards. I guess we're not really missing any black-green cards. I don't know. It just the mana base felt weird. We didn't draw our discard spells very often. Obviously, there was a couple matches there where I kind of punted, but yeah, this doesn't feel too good. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's a learning experience. This is another Sultai list that I think is no-go. I like the idea. I like the Garooks. I like Spark Double, but I just think it's not a worth it version. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys at least learned something. Yeah, if you guys have a Sultai list of your own, I would love to check that out and play it. Go ahead and leave it in the comments section below, or leave it to my Twitter, or put it on Patreon, whatever. Can you guys post on Patreon? I don't know. I don't know how that works. That really, I'm still learning it too. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was still fun to play. It still had some pretty interesting games, pretty interesting draws. Yeah. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys next time.